the contents of which I shall ignite. A 50 watts medium base deluxe E17 bulb mercury vapor lamp, manufactured in the country of Hungary. Moreover, I needed to let you know that this arc tube lamp, the 50-watt mercury vapor thereof, I have officially designated as the GORF lamp. It resembles the GORF, or the Gorfian robot, played on the Commodore VIC-20 computer that I have set up on a Sony Trinitron color monitor, and also on the Commodore 64, the arcade game. From the years 1982, the game that was so popular back then. Let us consider the life of the soul, an aggregate of life energy, of desire, of dream, of vision. And then we tie that in together with a desire for life and light. This video is just a glimpse of that light, not the lamp itself per se, but rather the containment of energy, as it were within an arc tube of industrial quartz, to cushion and contain under rarefied vacuum the ionization of mercury, and so too within the soul as a metaphor, the energy of desire turned into this bright light, invisibly manifest with our relationships one to another in the form of love, but then spiritualized in a higher dimension, as if it were like the rays that transpierce us from the sun above us, our nearby star. The light and life thereof, dazzlingly and sparklingly lovely and bright. And such is considered within this video a spectacle of the light in miniature, that of an ordinary household yard lamp. And so the session begins at night. The electric starlight, or a quasar, contained in a glass jar. Enjoy the vision. I have here two 50-watt bulbs. One mercury vapor on the left, and the other a ceramic metal vapor or metal halide, if you will. The ballast of my fixture is an electronic one with 20 to 40,000 hertz of alternating frequency, namely This electronic ballasted appliance I have makeshift fabricated out of scratch, that it produces a 20 to 40 kilohertz arc voltage on either bulb. Now, it is true that a pulse start rated lamp must be used, as most small lower wattage metal halide transformer capacitor / igniter kits require such lamps, although mercury vapor bulbs with that extra built-in starter probe inside of its arc tube may cause an abrupt short, even though it will start up, but not recommended for pulse start lamps that can in the long run damage or rupture the electrode coils within the mercury vapor lamp, thus shortening the lifespan thereof. Now here I will use the mercury vapor bulb, which is on the left, applied to my electronic transformer, which according to my experience with garden growers accepts both bulbs for convenience. Incidentally, therefore, because of the versatility of electronic ballasts, I was even able to use a 70-watt metal halide onto a 50-watt electronic ballast without overheat. But the light output is decreased slightly due to lower arc tube pressure. On the other hand, the electronic ballast at 20 watts less than the lamp applied suffers minimal stress, in that higher wattages in electronic transformers for grow lamps even have a regulated dimmer to switch from higher to lower wattage at the flip of a switch or the turn of a knob. Another video of mine, unbeknownst to the viewer, has indeed a 70-watt lamp on a 50-watt electronic ballast, but I do not recommend trying this with a non-electronic core and coil magnetic kit, as Part 2 will only show the 50-watt mercury. Part 3 will finally conclude with the preferred 50-watt ceramic metal vapor lamp. Now, whereas the normal core and coil ballasted lantern has the 60 Hertz frequency according to the alternating current input, this electronic one with 20 to 40 kilohertz has less of a flicker on my camera shutter speed, and perhaps a bit more pleasant for the eyes. The electronic ballast has a shorter lifespan than the traditional core and coil ballast, magnetically energized otherwise. The advantage is an increase in LPW, or lumens per watt, by a slight or significant degree, depending on arc voltage. A case in point, you better have a bulb well suited for proper ballast output. The ANSI and lamp nomenclature should always correspond and agree with the ballast bulb specifications. For safety, under no circumstances can you burn a low-watt bulb on a high-wattage ballast because of immediate arc tube rupture that may occur, and that personal injury and or fire hazard. Apart from my exception, based on my electronic ballast experience, the same wattages should be joined either way. The next night, I have here set up the same lamp aforementioned. And so let us begin. And so I have slight little lamps that might decorate the part around it. Nothing more. And I have here a flasher, a buoy beacon to indicate the proximity or distance that we will witness when the lamp is ignited and that shines forth. Ready? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I had an AND gate switch, not an AND OR, but an AND gate, meaning 2 switches. The lamp has a switch at the side built into the fixture, but I used another switch as a backup for one reason or another. Here can be seen the switch, the OR switch, but since 2 of them are used, it is the AND gate switch. The detail of the lamp, the mercury vapor lamp, the traditional 50 watt. And so we will move away from this lamp accordingly. And this is outside. Very dark indeed. To zero in on the stars requires an extra powerful telescopic camera, telephoto as it were. We are about 8 to 10 meters away from the lamp. roughly 7 to 8 yards away. We can move slightly away from it even farther. And as you can see, it is a powerful yard lamp, sufficient to light up the picnic area or the tabletop area to have a barbecue at night or a small party. And there we have it. And as I close in on the lamp, a very bright white light, characteristic of a brand new mercury vapor lamp.